Welcome to the WBC arena, and what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Deontay Wilder, he is the Bronze Bomber. 6'7" tall with that massive 83-inch reach. And he'll face David Big D Adelaide. What a prospect he is. 6'4" tall with a 77.5-inch reach.
I'll always go for reach. Every time over anything. If you've got reach, touch with speed, nobody's gonna touch you. But someone that can get in close, that has the power to get up close and personal and break those ribs, get those shots into the body, you gotta look out for that.
Here he comes, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage is off the chart. Big D, David Adelaide, fighting out of London in the heavyweight division, and he packs a lot into those 212 pounds.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from Tuscaloosa, Alabama, a hard-hitting, sensational knockout artist, and a WBC heavyweight champion of the world, the Bronze Bomber, Deontay Wilder. Fighting out of the blue corner, from London, England, here is Big D, David Adelaide.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right.
We see the crowd, the people, the fans. We just cannot wait for this fight to get on.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They block that jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter doesn't score. Punch caught him clean. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. Adelaide rocked. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. David Adelaide just took a big D. David Adelaide is down. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four. Can you continue?
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw. We've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
After so much pre-hype fight and social media drama, I can't believe we're actually in the midst of them fighting.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything, can break a man or make a man.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
They've got to be very wary. If you're in with a slugger, they will fight all night for fun. They'll stay in your face. They are naturally tough and strong and aggressive.
Nice counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the... On to the third. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The straight right just misses. You believe what we are seeing. You'd like to see more jabs. He misses with that jab. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Defense is not an option for these two. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round, complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Weren't loading up, but you're still landing with power shots. Good luck. Don't forget the jab.
Shots off and don't give him anything, all right? Go back out.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Jab misses. Incredible firepower. from both of these heavyweights. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, my word, Adelaide in some serious trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back.
Whoa, Johnny. It's David. And that was a heavyweight shot that put Big D down. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
That's lights out right there.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Oh, my word, Adelaide in some serious trouble. David Adelaide couldn't take any more, and down he goes. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
This is a very important break here for this fighter. They've been knocked down twice. The corner might be thinking about stopping. And there's the bell for round 5. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs are feeling like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice defense there, blocking the hook. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
These two fighters are made for one another. A perfect counter lands. They exchange punches. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. Good defense to block the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What would you tell this guy if he's got to do something different?
You know, I've been in fights like that.
On to the 6th round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Adelaide rocked. What a shot, and down goes Adelaide. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I've got to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory. That is, Todd, did you see the shot? That's not a knockout. That's an assassination. What a shot.